Hi folks, and welcome to another episode of Rick Simon Fishing Adventures. We're in the middle of ice season now, and if you watched last week's perch episode, you could tell that we're getting some good ice here in Massachusetts. However, last month, Wayne and I decided to take a trip down to Florida. And the reason we did this is we wanted to go to the Everglades and catch some species that we hadn't caught before. But also, and you may have watched that video, it came out a few weeks ago, Everglades invasive species episodes. It was quite long. But also while we were down there, we wanted to visit a friend of mine, Mike Klingberg. You may remember Mike from an episode that we did back in July where he caught a huge striper in his first time striper fishing. He invited us to Orlando to his home to go fishing. So we went down there and we fished at a local pond as well as a river while we were there. And I have to tell you something, it was a lot colder in Orlando than it was in the Everglades. It's funny because people say you come from Massachusetts, you can go to Florida and you should be warm, but it was quite cold down there in Orlando. They call it a wet cold, but we enjoyed our trip down there and got to hang out with Mike, and we hope you enjoy the video. And along with that, Wayne was home from school and he went out and did some brook trout fishing. We added that to this video as well for your enjoyment. So hope you enjoy the videos, and we'll talk to you at the end of the show.
Is that a snook?
No,
I think it's a ladyfish.
Oh, it's a snook.
Yeah.
It is a snook. Looky there. Well. I'll be. Good job, Wayne. Your first snook. Did you see that fish out there? Or?
No, I was just testing it. That was a test cast.
Wayne was just testing his jig there, and look what we caught.
Nice. They don't have teeth, do they? No.
Couldn't tell you, man.
They're strong. Something for you guys.
All right, Wayne, you
see that line on them.
That was a nice snook.
Yeah.
All right, let's let him go. First fish of the day. There you go, folks. Got a fish. Baby bass. All right. Yeah. All right. On the Sanka. First fish of the day, folks. Make sure you can see him. Not a huge bass, but nice bass. All right. See you later, buddy. Trying to get everything. Oh, Mike got a nice one. Oh yeah, that's a big fella there, Mike. That's a monster. Holy moly.
See if I can get that one out. Yeah, I think it pays off if you're here early. You know?
Take a picture of you or no?
Sure, if you want to.
All right.
Look at that mouth here. Have you noticed that the rear, it looks like human teeth?
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is like so freaky, you know?
Yeah.
Huh? Good. That was a good fight, guy.
That was a nice one. Well, Mike, you know this place well. See you, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, folks. Got a small one. That little guy. Barely took it. Little fingerling. Alright. Go. Another little one for you folks. Those guys are good. Cute little guy. Here we go. You can see this little largemouth. This little pond. See you later, buddy.
There you go, folks. Got one. Oh, here he comes. Oh, not the biggest. This isn't the biggest pond in the world, but yeah. I don't know, what is this thing? Little bass or? Yep. All right, folks. Hey buddy, how you doing? Dude, There we go. All right. I think he's still on there, not putting up much of a fight though. A lot of little bass in this lake. Yeah, this guy's this guy's not fighting at all. But let's see how big he is. He's not very big. Little guy. All these basses are about 10 inches. This guy's been caught before many times. Easily released. You can tell by that thing in his side. Right there. He's been caught before. Mike's probably caught him before. See you, bud.
There we go, folks. Another really small one. Barely hooked. Oh! Barely hooked him, but he just got off there. Another really small little guy. He ate that whole Senko. Yeah, he still fit that Senko in his mouth, but alright, let's let him go. He hit like a perch.
There we go, there's one. Another small one, I think. Here he comes. Yeah, you can tell this isn't the biggest pond in the world. It's almost like a golf course pond. But there's quite a few fish in here. They're not the biggest in the world, but we're having fun catching them for a little while at least. This one here is long, but he's not that fat. You gotta go put on, yeah, I get it, buddy. Here, get this out of here. All right, a little bit longer fish. See you, buddy. Just using the Senko here, folks. Up in Massachusetts now. Well, we haven't been bass fishing in a few weeks. It's getting pretty cold, but it's almost near Christmas time here. We came down here to Florida, as you know from watching the previous video, and our goal was to hit the Everglades, which we did, and then see our friend Mike. So anything we catch today will be icing on the cake, because we get to spend the day with Mike, and we've got a really nice house down here in the Orlando area, and really treated us with a lot of hospitality. So it's been a lot of fun. You'll remember Mike from that big striper video when we caught the big striper a few months ago.
5 pounds, I would say.
Oh wow.
It was a real monster.
Another one, folks. Little, I think. This one here is a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Those ones I was catching were really small. They're barely hooked too.
Wow, this is good when they're barely hooked. The last one, it took me a while to get off, but he didn't like swallow it or anything. It was just in his real tight part of his, tough part of his body. See you, bud. There we go, folks. I got off. Had him. He's back. He got off and then he came back on. Oh, he got off again. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't even know I had a fish on here, folks. Here he comes. Oh, this guy's little. All right. Yeah, I might caught that big one here, but I've got a bunch of small ones, but Hey, buddy. A lot of small bass in this pond, but they grow up to be big bass. Just telling Mike about that snakehead you saw in the last video, folks, if you haven't seen it, the one that got off right next to shore. You know, I constantly dwell on the fish that get away, and I never really think about the ones that were caught. You know, it's just like, all right, you know. But when it comes to like a snakehead or some exotic fish like that, I mean, that's something, you know, you don't get to catch every day, especially in Massachusetts. Down here in Florida, they have, of course, the bullseye snakehead, and then in Maryland, in those states, those mid-Atlantic states, they have that northern snakehead. And I think the northern snakehead might get a little bit bigger, but that one I had the other day, that bullseye, was a nice snakehead. I'm not an expert on snakehead by any stretch of the imagination, other than what I see on YouTube and fishing videos, but I wish I would have caught them, but what are you gonna do? Not the end of the world. That little small one. Barely hooked. See, bud. So, folks, we went to Mike's place to fish. Now we're at this, we rented a couple kayaks here, and we're gonna go down this. Hey Mike, what's the name of this river?
The Kaiba.
What's it called?
The Kaiba River.
Kaiba River. So we're gonna.
W-E-K-I-V-A. The Kaiba.
So we're gonna hit this river, and there's a lot of bass and stuff. You can even see the bass. So very cool. Feels good to be on a kayak again. It's been a couple of weeks. And it'll be even longer because when I get back to Massachusetts, we won't be on a kayak for a while. It's beautiful down here. A lot of vegetation in the water. I guarantee you there's big fish in here. Well, we'll see. Maybe not. We'll see.
Folks, this one feels decent. Oh yeah. Spin the rod a little bit. Woo! What is that? I think I got a snakehead. Oh no, he popped off. No. Oh. It was big too. Oh man. Yeah. Jeez.
And Wayne just lost a big snakehead over there. That's the second snakehead we've lost this week. We're not having much luck with those guys, but hey, we're not really targeting snakehead, but yeah, maybe it's definitely something different to catch. So you don't have a lot of them you don't have any in Massachusetts that I'm aware of. Of course, the northern snakehead lives in some of the mid-Atlantic states, but the bullseye snakehead is a native to, or not a native, is a non-native fish to Florida, but it only lives in Florida.
Nice one here, folks. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's on. All right there, folks. Here we go. Hanging out in these back bays.
Nice size bass, huh?
Yeah, he's probably about.
It wasn't as big as that one you caught earlier.
Yeah, I'll take him. All right, let's let him go, folks.
So folks, we got some decent fish on this trip. Today it was a little cooler here in Florida. It was in the 60s, low 60s, and they weren't quite as active as they were. In that smaller pond we were at this morning, we had pretty good luck, but not the best of luck this afternoon. But Wayne caught on a few fish and lost a few and caught one nice bass. But we're going to turn it over to Wayne now up in Massachusetts to finish this episode up, and he recently went out and caught some nice brook trout, so hope you enjoy.
All right, folks, got a fish here. Looking like a nice trout. Is he coming up? Oh, it's a rainbow, is it? Oh no, I'm guessing it's a brookie, but yeah, it's a brookie. So I thought that guy was a rainbow for a second. Man, that's a nice fish. All right, buddy. All right, put you on the ground so you're not hurting yourself. Man, he's going crazy. All right, buddy. All right, look at that. Nice brookie there. Took that, bit that perfectly. All right, folks. Here we go. It's got this nice, beautiful brook trout. Let's let him go. Got my waders on today, so I can walk in a bit. Get a good release shot on this guy. There he goes. It's awesome. All right, let's get some more. Folks, we got another one. I saw that guy come all the way in for it. You could literally see him. He was like, he was following that thing for like 20 feet. All right, come up here, buddy. That's another nice one. Man, these fish got a lot of energy today, folks. Got this whole pond to myself too. This is awesome. All right, let's see here. Ran back to the car and got my pliers, so we'll play this one. It was a little smoother. All right, buddy. All right, hold on. Jeez Louise. All right, there we go. Flip you over there. Easy and painless. And there we go. Another nice brook trout. These guys are really amped up today. Weather's pretty atrocious, as you can see. I think there's a front coming in, but it's supposed to snow later this week, but figure get out, do some fishing. Probably still fish when it's snowing too, but there he goes. All right. Folks, let me just take a moment to tell you what I'm using today. First I'll start with the rod. This is actually one of my bass rods, just a 7-foot medium rod. You know, got some braid on there, 20-pound braid with 8-pound fluoro. And then I actually want to show you right here this little deal that I'm using. I actually got this lure up in Maine. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's got that fire tiger pattern on it. It's got a really unique wobble action, and the trout, particularly brook trout, seem to love them. I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure the exact name, but they sure do like them. All right, let's get some more. So folks, you heard me talk earlier about the weather. We're right on the front end of this cold front that's coming in, and sometimes actually that can really help the fishing. It's in the low 30s, raining out today, but sometimes if you're willing to brave that weather, you can catch some nice fish. All right, folks, we got another one. It feels a bit better. Oh yeah. Here we go. Another thing to mention with these brookies too is they like to move around a lot. So I'm taking 5 to 10 casts, moving. Man, that's a really nice one. That's a chunk right there. Man, he's got some shoulders on him. All right, get him off the hook. Yeah, he just absolutely destroyed my spoon here. All right, come on, buddy. I think all three points got him. He wasn't coming undone. There we go. All right, safe and hook free. But man, look at that. That's a beast of a trout. Beautiful colors on him too. Look at that pattern on him. You're a beautiful fish, bud. Do you know that? But you get all the girl trout to come after you, or you might be a girl. I'm not really sure. It's hard to tell. All right. See you later. All right, folks, we got another one. Another savage hit. This one's not as nice, but hey, we'll take it. Middle of winter, catching fish. There he is. Yeah, this guy doesn't have any quid in him. Come on up here, buddy. It's another nice one. Man. All right, buddy. Chill, chill. Relax, relax. You'll be back soon. You'll be back. All right, all right. Where my pliers at? Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, they're right here. Idiot. All right. Yeah, these guys are just getting hooked perfectly each time. I pinch the barbs down on these treble hooks too because we're not keeping any of these fish, and it makes releasing them much easier. But look at that. Beautiful, beautiful trout. Look at this fin on them. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, let's let this get back. He wasn't in. He wasn't taking too much time. All right.
Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed that video of Rick Simon Fishing Adventures. We caught some nice fish down there. Mike really knew the bass in that smaller lake we were fishing in, and Wayne was able to catch a nice fish in the river. So we hope you enjoyed this video. We're going to be back to ice fishing next week, but we wanted to mix things up a little bit for you. We want to thank Mike and his wife Jessica for their hospitality while we were down in Orlando. We had a great trip, and it was nice to go down there and do some open water fishing. So we're back to ice fishing this week, and next week's episode will be another ice fishing video. We appreciate you watching the show. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.